The Russian-Ukraine conflict has deep historical roots. Dating back centuries, Ukraine was once part of the Soviet Union, and after its collapse in 1991, Ukraine declared independence. However, tensions simmered, particularly with Russia's view of Ukraine as a crucial buffer state. In 2014, Russia annexed Crimea, a move widely condemned by the international community, engaging a war in eastern Ukraine. The conflict is fueled by issues of national identity, language, and geopolitical interests. Russia sees Ukraine's westward shift towards NATO and the EU as a trend, while many Ukrainians stay for sovereignty and closer ties with the West. This complex interplay of history, politics, and culture continues to shape the conflict today, making it a pivotal issue in global affairs. Understanding these dynamics is essential for grasping the ongoing challenges in the region. There are recession worries. With the outbreak of the Russian-Ukraine war, European natural gas prices have more than tripled since June due to concern that Russia will cut off supplies to Europe, and some economies have to implement energy rationing, which will have an impact on households and industries. The chances of a recession in Europe are greatly increased. Energy prices remain high, indirectly pushing up transportation costs, food prices else. Inflation in countries around the world continues to rise. Major central banks such as Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, and the Bank of England are determined to reduce inflation through against interest rate hike policies. But this will further depend economic growth and even slow down the economy. And also, the agricultural product market also experienced earth-shaking changes after the war. Wheat and corn are the main export agricultural products of Ukraine and Russia respectively. Due to the reduction in external exports, the prices of both have soared. Prices have now fallen back to pre-war levels, and the price of oil, Russia's main source of income, is also below pre-war levels. Now, both countries are worried about the reduced income, and inflation is rampant. Soaring energy and food prices, coupled with supply chain problems caused by the epidemic, have pushed the global inflation rate to the highest level since the 1970s, affecting both people's livelihood and the economy. The latest inflation in Poland, which continues to provide support to Ukraine, reached 15.7%, and the Czech Republic reached 17.5%, and the United Kingdom also reached 10.1%. The recent energy crisis in Europe has significantly reshaped trade dynamics. Countries are gambling with sourcing energy, leading to a market shift towards elevated suppliers. This point not only alters traditional trade routes but also introduces new geopolitical complexities. Meanwhile, the disruption of grain export from Ukraine has sent shockwaves through global food supply chains. With Ukraine being a major grain producer, the decline in exports has exacerbated food insecurity and driven prices up worldwide. Economists are now closely monitoring these developments, as the interplay between energy sourcing and agricultural exports could redefine trade relationships and economic stability in the region. The RAPE efforts are profound, influencing everything from inflation rates to international analysis. International trade relations have become more tense as countries take different stances on the conflict. Some countries have imposed economic sanctions on Russia, while others have chosen to maintain trade relations with Russia, complicating global trade dynamics. Overall, the Russian-Ukraine conflict not only had a direct impact on the economies of environment countries, but also reshaped the global trade pattern, highlighting the interdependence and variability of the economies of various countries.